殺す。おじけづくか。
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gambo here and welcome back for another round of World of Warcraft WoD Enhancement PvP on my Enhancement Shaman. And this game, ladies and gentlemen, is directly recorded by myself after the last game I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. And when you do compare this game to my last game, then you will recognize that this game, yeah, was pretty chaotic. My team overall, I mean, I don't have here the luxury like in my last team where I had a very good and very potent team. This game here, I have very good and potent players, but it is absolutely chaotic, as you're going to watch. First of all, I saw an opportunity to not only catch a berserker, but also to create some chaos on the home base, or one of the bases of my ally opponents. But yeah, it would be too easy if there would be no defender on the flag. But no problem at all, because I had some fantastic bursts here, plus the berserker. And it seems to be so that my opponents were not too good when it comes maybe to their equipment, which allows me not only to stay alive but also kill both of them. And yeah, my DPS macro didn't work in the first point as well as I would wish for, which means that in the beginning my fire elemental wasn't used, but now, yeah, 2 damage dealers plus a healer plus some extra company from the graveyard. No, I'm not going to finish them off. This was a nice start, more or less, for a PvP or for a fight. Beginning a fight with a 40k plus crit is never a bad thing, especially as you know, 40k plus hits on or as an enhancer are not so often, so it is even nicer or even better for you as an enhancer when you do such crits or even higher crits, because yeah, as I already told it or said it, these crits are not as common as on other classes. I don't know how it is as a rogue, as a Windwalker monk, absolutely have no clue about that, but as an enhancer, yeah, they are not as common as we would wish to be. Yeah, so it's nice when it happens, let's say it this way. So yeah, overall this was a hard game for me, I have to admit, basically because it felt like I have to fight on every base that we possess. Yeah, I constantly felt like it's like I say, last time I not only had very good players in my team, but they also worked as a team, which made it for me a very easy game to have. To be focused on just my single performance. I didn't have to focus on the win. I just only had to focus on. I had the luxury to focus on my single performance as an enhancer, which was absolutely a joy. It's absolutely different when we compare the last game to that game here, because here I have probably really good single players and they do a very good single player performance, but as I already told you, team performance wise, nah, not so much, I would say. It's not completely bad, but as you probably saw, we're just taking a base and losing 2, or we're taking 2 bases and losing anything else, and mainly because it seems to be so that our opponents have really good stealth classes, especially this rogue here. This is a really annoying troublemaker. He is performance-wise, for a rogue, there's nothing impressive about it. I mean, did you saw that, how fast he died? And later on in the game you will see how it looks when I do fight him one-on-one. And yeah, he doesn't have the life pool, which leads to the conclusion that equipment-wise, and just equipment-wise, he is, yeah, very, let's say it this way, very under-equipped, I would say. I would even go so far to say that probably he isn't even fully PvP equipped. So equipment-wise, he really doesn't stand a chance. No, not in damage or in taking damage, or doing damage or taking damage. He is really, really bad at that point, which mainly has something to do with his equipment. But player-wise, I have to give him that. He is really good, because he and the other stealth classes in his team, they create a lot of chaos, believe it or not. They really do. And mainly, I'm not sure about that, I haven't checked it, but as you'll see, we're winning. As I already told you, we're winning a base, or we're taking a base, and we're losing a base, basically at the same time. And I think that mainly the stealth classes on my opponent's team are responsible for that. And I really have, here I have constantly, like, I felt under pressure, not being in fight, but like being not at the same time at all bases. And look at this, he really dies like a fly, because he doesn't have the life pool to take damage. I mean, even with better equipment, even being probably fully PvP epic equipped, he wouldn't stand a chance, not when there is a healer and a damage dealer. To win such fights, you have to, yeah, you have to be really, really good, and you have to have all of your DPS cooldowns available, stuff like that. You know what I mean. But yeah, to fight a healer and a damage dealer, not really a chance, and it gets even worse when you have more than just one damage dealer and the healer. When the more damage dealer you have to fight on your own, plus a healer, then worse your chances are that you stay alive or that you win that. And at this point in the game, I felt really, I was struggling with leaving our base, because I had, like, in the back of my mind, I had this idea that somewhere around the flag probably are some stealth classes, and they are going to take our flag. But then, yeah, I had to go for the blacksmith to make sure that we keep the blacksmith, because look at this, what's going on. They're doing a really good attack, so yeah, I have to make sure that this Boomy dies, because Boomy is always a dangerous thing, mainly because of the damage that Boomy is capable of delivering. And yeah, Boomies are very capable when it comes to delivering damage, especially when they use their burst macro. This is also something that I really like, when your opponent just blinks away, jumps away, sprints away, or whatever, and you have like 4 or 5 mealstone weapon stacks on your back, so that you can more or less unleash instantly, which is instantly when you have 5 of them, which isn't instantly when you only have 4 stacks, unleash a lightning bolt, and your opponent doesn't have the life pool to take the lightning bolt into the face. Then he basically dies, and I like the way it looks. It really gives me, it's very satisfying when it happens, let's put it that way. And I really like, he blinks away, and then I unleash the lightning bolt into your face, like, yeah, my friend, you can try to run, you can try to hide, but what you cannot do is survive. And now I have to ensure that we keep that base, and for that, Fire Nova is a very nice thing to make sure that we don't lose our flag here at the base. But I didn't thought that I would survive that until a healer appeared and started to give me some life back. So yeah, this was lucky for me to just stay alive. I really didn't hope for that, but luckily wise, we keep the base, we keep the flag, we got some support, or the rest of some of my team appeared on blacksmith to make sure that we keep our blacksmith. But as you'll see on the points, it is very close, and I just have to admit that they're doing a really good job on our opponent, or our opponents are doing a very good job just by creating a lot of chaos, like forcing us constantly under pressure to being on the run, constantly being on the run. And this is again something did you see that? I'm attacking the healer. There are even more targets or more of my allies around me. But what does the mage does? He attacks me. I don't know why. What the hell is wrong with you? You got even opponents on your back. So leave me alone. It's really annoying. And it gets even worse because the mage really hates me. So yeah, he really hates me. I thought it would be a good idea to try to kill their healer, and yeah, this is a good idea to try to kill their healer and also to try to make sure that they don't get the flag. And here I'm again, like a boss, trying to ensure that we keep the base. And yeah, I don't expect to stay alive for even longer, so all I can try to do is make sure to buy as much time as possible for the rest of my team to sooner or later appear and make sure that they don't get the flag. But yeah, I'm running out of life, and I'm also running out of support as it looks, and yeah, I'm going to die any second. Yeah, I'm dead, but they're not taking my corpse, so hello sunshine. And now I'm going to be serious on this healer. Unfortunately for me, the mage appears and then yeah, he sheeps me. Very good move. I have to give him that. I could prevent that only once by using one of my totems. But yeah, very annoying move to sheep me during my burst phase. Very well done, but in the end, yeah, we've won. Okay, one more thing that I have for you guys. I like it when you ask me questions, and I always try to answer these questions. But what is very difficult is when you do ask me questions like, explain your burst. This is the question. Explain your burst. And I really have no clue how to explain that. I don't know, what do you want to know? How it works, how my DPS macro works, so whatever. I mean, this is an example. One of my German viewers asked for it, and after I'm re-asking him what does he means about it, he clears it out to me. But for an example, when you ask me such questions, it is nearly impossible for me, or it's not impossible, but it is very complicated to get behind it. What do you exactly want to know? So if you would like to do me a favor, if you want to ask me something, feel free to do so, and I always try to answer it as good as possible. But do me the favor, so that you just go more into detail what exactly you want to know from me, then it's far easier for me to answer your question in the correct way. But anyway, as you'll see, we're coming surely the end of this game, and yeah, we won it, but it was a hard game. I have to give that to my opponent. And all that's left to say from my side is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for your attention. Until next time, have a nice day. Here's Super Gambo.
殺す。おじけづくか。